Yes, people, Arsenal with Ash. Player ratings for our 2-0 win away at Leicester. I'm going to start with David Raya in goal. He didn't have too much to do in terms of making saves. There was a couple of opportunities Leicester had. I remember Ndidi's header went wide. Um, I mentioned in my match review the Miles Lewis-Skelly interception where Bobby Decordova-Reid was about to tap it in. But not too much for Raya to really do himself. So yeah, it was kind of a quiet game in that aspect. But yeah, I'll probably give him a 7. He got a clean sheet in the end. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, actually. Got a clean sheet. So yeah. Timber, I want to shout him out, man. Because off the back of an ACL season, he's come in, had a little bit of injury problems at the start of the season, in and out of the team. But since Ben White's got injured and we've had the issues with Tomiyasu, even Calafiori in and out of the team, in terms of injuries, and he's managed to just get through this. Him and Partey doing a shift on the right, on the right. But to get through all of these games and get us into the position we're in now, obviously we've got Ben White back, thankfully, back in the squad, so hopefully he can take a bit of the load off of him. But yeah, he's been excellent, and big shout out to him. Another good performance yesterday. So yeah, I'll probably give him an 8 out of 10. Saliba had a decent performance. Obviously, Jamie Vardy's a nuisance for any defender, just on you all the time. You always have to check your shoulders with him. But he's part of the defence that kept a clean sheet. And yeah, that's all we can really ask of him. So I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think he stood out magnificently. And the same with Gabriel, I'll probably give him a 7 as well. But yeah, big up both of them for managing to get a clean sheet. And Lewis-Skelly, brilliant again. So comfortable on the ball, so strong. And that interception, I've said it time and time again, that was probably the turning point in the game. So shout out Lewis-Skelly. I'll probably give him an 8 out of 10. Partey wasn't his best game, and by his own admission as well. I think after the game he mentioned that in like an Instagram post, that basically in essence he wasn't one of his best games, but the team have managed to dig him out and get the result despite that. But yeah, we need him to step up in the next few weeks because we've got some big games coming up. But yeah, I'll probably give him a 6 out of 10. Odegaard, first half poor, sloppy passes, not penetrative enough, not creative enough. Second half, it was definitely a lot better. And obviously, he was a massive contributor to that second goal, when he was quite brave on the ball in a dangerous position and managed to find Calafiori, who then found Trossard, who found Merino. But yeah, that came a lot with Odegaard, and there was a couple of opportunities he created as well. So second half was a lot better, but yeah, he definitely needs to step up, especially with the way Ethan is going on, because boy, this might be some uncomfortable conversations to have. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. Declan Rice, proper presence going forward. You could see he had the license to get in that box, especially when it was Trossard in the 9, because there's no presence in the box. But Declan Rice was getting in there every single time, bombing forward, trying to connect with the attackers, trying to make things happen. Love that about him. He's just so full of energy, and it's box to box with him. He can get back, he can get forward. So yeah, big up him. I'll probably give him a 7.5 out of 10. In the front three, Sterling, absolutely shocking. He was unsuccessful with so many dribbles trying to take on a man, giving the ball away, weak, not really seeming like he's on it. And it's hard to defend him at the moment. It's really hard to defend him because he just doesn't even look like he really cares. So how do you defend someone like that? But you know that he's got the ability. It's just, is he over the hill? And that's what it's looking like. So yeah, it was a poor performance from him. And imagine that we've got two, like at the start of the season, you would have said we had 6 attackers and Sterling and Trossard are the only 2 fit ones now. And Sterling still is not a guaranteed starter. That's crazy. Because in the next game, I'm looking to see a Trossard, Merino, Waneri front 3. Imagine that. Mental. So yeah, poor from him. I'm probably give him a 1 out of 10. It was that bad. It was shocking. So yeah, onto Trossard in the false 9. I think he was poor, didn't really contribute much. Had a big chance in the first half when Odegaard lofted the ball over to him. He just completely missed the ball. But when he moved out onto the left, he looked more comfortable, and it was a great cross from Merino for that second goal. A brilliant cross on his weaker foot. So yeah, shout out him for that. But yeah, I think he'll be better off on the left. He just hasn't got the presence to be any sort of threat to most defences, to be honest. Sometimes when he drops in between the lines, when we've got flying wingers, it's fine, but yeah, it just doesn't work. So I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. And then the star boy, Ethan Nwaneri, absolutely fantastic. My man of the match, clear man of the match, got the man of the match officially as well. He was just a constant threat, so tidy on the ball, so penetrative, so dangerous. He's just a menace just at you. If he gets a chance to shoot, he's hitting it. If he gets a chance to cross, he's got such great delivery as well. The same cross he done for Merino, he done it similarly in the first half to Deck. Was unlucky with that one. He was just so confident in his own ability. He can go 1v1 as well. He can go inside, he can go out. He's just sensational. And that performance was magnificent. And we have really got a talent on our hands. And I'm telling you, when Saka's back, there's an argument to have Ethan and Saka. Can you imagine the rotation between them both? Both of them coming into the 8 at times, both of them going out on wide, being able to cause some mayhem for defenses. And it's just the athleticism and the dynamism that they both have that would just be a joy to see. So yeah, that could be a thing. But yeah, he's getting a 9.5 out of 10. I thought he was sensational. Subs, we had Jorginho come on for Partey. He done okay. Does what Jorginho does, keeps it ticking, tries to make things happen that time. But we'll always take more of the safe option. But yeah, it was a good sub to make. I'll probably give him a 6 out of 10. We saw Calafiori come on, and he looked really good. We've got great options out there at the moment with Lewis Skelly and Calafiori. He is just so confident on the ball as well. So good at driving through at the heart of defenses and through the lines as well. And he was obviously a massive part of that second goal from Merino. So yeah, big him up. I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. Who else did we see come on? I can't remember. I know Merino came on. I'm gonna get to him. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else. I don't know if there was. But yeah, onto the main man, Merino. What a cameo from him in the number 9 position. When people were talking about in Dubai how we'd been thinking about having Merino play up front after the Havertz injury, I thought, oh my God, they're talking about him being our Marouane Fellaini. I'm like, oh my God. But it worked. It really worked. And just being that presence in the box, his movement for that goal, that first goal was really good as well, because he went first for the Jorginho cross, and then Timber faked to cross as well. He went, got back on side, and then yeah, his movement, the Nwaneri cross was excellent, and the header was just so clean, so clean. So big him up for that finish. And then the second goal was probably a better finish as well. Hanging out at the back post, great cross from Trossard, and he met the ball so perfectly. Some would say Kai would miss that chance, yeah? But Merino, devastating finish, and 2 goals. Can you imagine? Dreamland, I'm telling you. So if he can do something for the next couple of weeks just to keep us in it, then boy, who knows? But yeah, big him up for that performance. I'll have to give him a 9 out of 10. It was a sensational sub appearance, and big up Arteta for making that change. But yeah, well done to the boys for that win. Really happy with that performance. Oh, well, not the performance, but with the win, and to put a little bit of pressure on Liverpool. And then we move on to West Ham next week. We get another week off, so we can make sure we plan for that game properly. And yeah, we'll hopefully get another 3 points next week. But yeah, big up the boys for that. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, who your man of the match was. Could it have been Merino instead of Nwaneri, or was the star boy just that good? And I think he was. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, people. And we'll see you for the next one.